All right, first pitch coming up. And the right-hander with the good curveball, Gavin Williams. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. You look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
Ready to go now. And now Zach Neto. And that's off the inside edge. And we're underway in Cleveland. That one lifted to left. Kwan under it. Squeezes it. And there's one down. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Scott Kingery.
Well, he's been incredible recently, Boog. Last month, his on-base percentage was over 500. It's just ridiculous, man. I don't think my on-base percentage was ever 500 in a month. This guy's so disciplined as a hitter. It leads him to finding good pitches to hit, and he's got the patience to just take a walk as well.
Nolan Schanuel in the box with one away as he takes ball one. One out, base is empty. Off the mark there. And the count 2-1.
One strike.
That's to third. Oh, what a stop. Gathers and throws, and that's a great play for the out.
Third basemen have to be so quick with their first step reactions. Hot shots like that. That's why they call it the hot corner. That's a perfect example, though. There's no way he gloves that one if he's not dialed in, anticipating something coming his way, staying on his toes every pitch. Really nice job to get back up, set himself, and make a strong throw across the diamond.
Taylor Ward, the next to hit, takes outside. Two outs, base is empty. And that one is inside. Swing and a foul straight back. Next pitch is outside.
3-1.
Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Two outs. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch. Angels go down 1-2-3. And now the Guardians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And today's starter, Jack Kachanowicz. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Stephen Kwan, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Base hit, man aboard on the leadoff single.
Second, center fielder
Angel Martinez digs in for the Guardians. That's in there.
0-1.
In the air, left field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
First and second, no outs. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Just missed. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Line drive, Kingery. Neto for one. Relay to first, double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Designated hitter, Kyle Manzardo.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's the Guardians DH, Kyle Manzardo. And that's in there for strike one. No score yet, but a runner at third with two away. And that is downstairs. And 1-1. Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. And he went around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. Guardians turned away in the first. We played one in Cleveland with no score on the show. Back here in Cleveland, leading off, Jorge Soler.
His next home run will be the 200th in his career. It would be pretty cool to see it right here.
Soler with just one more homer to reach the 200 career mark. Outside.
You know, we usually talk about bigger numbers when it comes to homers, but only about 400 major leaguers have ever hit 200 round trippers in their careers. He's putting himself in great company.
Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
So digging in, Logan O'Hoppe. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Williams, the tall righty, he features a four-seam fastball, a curve, a cutter, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes they'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
One down, base is empty. Pitch is in the dirt, and it's 1-2.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Brings it in, and that is that. So they go quietly there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. Back now at Progressive Field. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana.
Carlos Santana.
Kochanowicz back to work. And there's a curve through for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And the pitch is outside. Ball 1. Next offering is down low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That to right. Taylor makes the play. 1 away.
Batting 6th, second baseman, Daniel.
Now it's the second baseman, Daniel Schneemann. Outside. Ball 1. And that clips the inside corner.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. And that's in the dirt. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. On the outside corner, got him looking.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. Just off the outside edge, and that is ball 1. Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. That's down and in. Swings and misses, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Guardians fail to score. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Here in Cleveland, now it's the DH, Luis Rengifo. That catches the top part of the zone. Strike 1. Swing and a miss.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
And that one is lifted in the air. Jones pulls it down. 1 down. Here comes Chris Taylor. That clips a corner. Next offering is in the dirt. 1-1 is fouled off. Next pitch misses. 2-2. Outside with a breaking ball. Ripped on a line. And foul ball. Top of the third, no score. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. One down, base is empty. Downstairs, and that's ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Oh, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Williams checks over to first, and he's back. Scott Kingery up to hit. And that's off the outside edge. And that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Man at first, 1 away. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw. Save.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on them and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Coming around third is Taylor. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in, and it's 1-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels. Fly to left his first time. In there, and it's 0-1. Kingery over at first with 1 away. Pickoff throw. Kingery back in safely. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Swing and a miss. Throw there. Safe. Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Man at second. Struck him out looking.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Shanuel at the plate and takes high there. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a chopper out to short. Tosses across to first. They limit the damage here. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Set for the bottom of the third, and now the shortstop, Gabriel Arias.
Gabriel Arias.
Check swing, called strike. that one down the line. Throws to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Batting ninth, right fielder, Nolan Jones.
Now here's Nolan Jones. That one drifts inside. On the ground to third. On the run, throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Steven
Kwan now at the plate. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. Late swing, foul to the left. Strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Next pitch misses way outside. And that one missing low.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count. He's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Up the middle. Kingery over to first. Guardians go down in order. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. They're down 1-0. And we're back. Start of the fourth. So in now for the Angels, Taylor Ward. And a foul ball. And that one off the outside edge. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. And that one is out of here. His 17th of the year. It's 2-0.
Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. 1 home run shy of 200 for his career. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-1.
You know, these Angels showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Throw on to Santana. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Now the catcher up to hit. Logan O'Hoppe struck out swinging his first time. Right side, Jones makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Up next for the Angels, center fielder
2 outs,
Joe
base is
Adell.
empty. And next for the Angels, Joe Adell. Flied to right his first time. This to third, Ramirez. Throw, save. And that was close. So 2 down. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Luis Rengifo. And a good fastball to start him off.
No ball.
That's strike one.
Strike.
Adele leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Ball one.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Williams checks on first,
he's in there.
and he's back in on a dive. Swings through that.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Base knock, center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Still
Now
able to
batting,
come through behind
right
in the
fielder,
count right there.
Chris
You'll
Taylor.
often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Taylor at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Angels get one with a solo homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the
Leading
ballpark.
off for the
John
Guardians,
Sciambi and Chris
center
Singleton
fielder,
with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Angel Martinez. First pitch misses.
1-0.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike. And that's just foul.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
And
That's the ball.
downstairs.
Just not taking the bait right there, but a good pitch with 2 strikes.
Stays alive. The other way, Soler sends it to first, and one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose.
Here's Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 so far. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. That's in there, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Line drive, short hop to third. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Kyle Manzardo.
So now here's the DH, Kyle Manzardo. Went down on strikes his first time through. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And another ball.
2-0. Hey!
Fought off foul. The pitch. Inside. 3-2 now.
3-2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So they make short work of him there. We played 4. Angels 2 and the Guardians nothing. Back here in Cleveland, ready now for the 5th inning. So in now for the Angels, Scott Kingery. Williams back to work. Kingery, 30 years old now, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Cut on and lifted in the air. Martinez sizes this one up, and out number 1 on the grab.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Neto up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside, ball 1. Just missed.
2 balls, no strike. Ball 3.
And he walked
That's
him.
4. Take your base.
Trying to work his way back into the count right there, but so much for that. Pretty good pitch, but just doesn't get the call on 3-0.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Nolan Shanuel will hit next. He's grounded out a couple of times. First pitch just misses. Neto leads off first with 1 away. Runner takes off. Cut on and miss. And
1 ball,
safe.
1 strike.
It's a stolen base. The 1-1 is fouled off. 1 out, the runner at second, and we're at the top of the 5th. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Right back to him on the mound. Slings to first in time.
Now batting, left fielder, Taylor Ward.
Taylor Ward digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. Fastball for a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Luis Ortiz getting ready to go. Ciccone getting cranked up as well. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And a swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Next offering way upstairs.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Angels lead 1. They're up 2-0. Back now at Progressive Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's going to be Carlos Santana as he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone.
You know, these Guardians, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
2-1 now. Swing and a foul out of play. Next offering way off the plate. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Here's the second baseman, Daniel Schneemann. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Curveball over for a called strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That misses, and the count is 1-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
2 strike.
And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
And here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. Struck out swinging his first time. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
The Angels leading by 2, last half of inning number 5. Breaking ball misses down and away. And that's a fair ball. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
First and second, 1 out. And up next for Cleveland, Gabriel Arias. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And that's in for a strike. And the count is 0-2. One out. Runners at first and second. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And the next pitch is way outside. He goes down looking.
Now batting.
Next to hit, Nolan Jones. He's 0 for 1. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Popped in the air. Left field. Makes the grab, and that will end the inning. Guardians strand a couple. They're still down. It's 2-0.
Now pitching.
We're
for
back,
the Guardians.
and they make a change to start the sixth.
Number 45.
The new pitcher, Luis Ortiz.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Now at the plate, Jorge Soler.
Third baseman, Jorge Soler.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
And that's in for a strike.
1-1.
And now 2 balls and a strike. Now one missed.
3-1.
And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
And there's a foul ball. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Nick Enright getting loose out there. That misses the zone. 2-1.
2-1.
Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout. You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
1 gone, runner at first. And next for L.A., Joe Adell, 1 for 2. Out there to center, Martinez on the move. Flashes the leather on the running catch. That's out number 2.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field, someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. And first offering is fouled off. Ohapi off of first with 2 away. That one pushed foul. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Kwan makes the play, and that'll do it. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Angels 2 and the Guardians nothing. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
Stephen Kwan.
Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Makes the grab, 1 down.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Martinez.
Oh, I think the key, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Now a chance for Angel Martinez. He gets there with the slide. The throw, got him. Nice play.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
So up next, Jose Ramirez. Pitch is in there. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th.
Ball.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
Slapped foul. Two down, nobody on. And that one hammered. That's back. And that one is out of here. His 12th of the season, and they're on the board. It's 2-1.
That's a great way to fire up this crowd. They're feeling it now. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the lock, and gets the home run.
Next is the designated hitter, Kyle Manzardo. And that skips into dirt. In there at the knees, and a count 1-1. Action in the Angels bullpen. Reed Detmers, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Brogdon, a right-hander, loosening up as well.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And that's down and away.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Top of inning number 7. Chris Taylor now. And a strike in there. And the 0-2. And that's
1
in the
ball,
dirt.
2 strikes.
Struck him out swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Now batting, second
Digging
baseman,
in, Scott Kingery. That one catches the zone, and that's strike 1. And that one clips the corner.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing play.
And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. Zach Neto, the next to hit. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. On the inside corner for a strike. Next pitch, not close, up high. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two outs. That one inside, 2-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And the Angels are gone in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead.
Now pitching for the
Now on the
Angels,
bump, Reed Detmers.
number 48.
And he's had his struggles so far this
Reed
year, as you can
Detmers.
see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
And now the first
Leading
baseman,
off for the
Carlos
Guardians.
Santana.
First
He's 0
baseman,
for 1.
Carlos Santana.
There's a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
And it's 1-1. Rips one to left. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Now it's going to be Daniel Schneemann, 0 for 2 in this one. Tapped softly on the ground. Grounder off the pitcher. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Waste no time there. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this
Now
ballgame.
batting, catcher, Bo Naylor.
Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Now it's the shortstop, Gabriel Arias. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Edge of the zone, called a strike. 0-1.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
The shortstop takes the ball. 1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And the count 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. You look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his glove.
So 2 down now, and here is Nolan Jones. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
1 strike.
And the slider just misses. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Swung on, belted. That one back there. And it's gone. Home run. And now they're out in front. It's 4-2.
He just sent a jolt of electricity into the stadium with that swing. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Reed Detmers won't go any further. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. So a lefty out of the pen, Brock Burke. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters.
Brock Burke.
Back to the top of the order now. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. And ball 1.
1-0.
Two gone, base is empty, but 3 runs across here, the bottom of the 7th. Fastball for a strike. And he pumps it a strike. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now 4-2. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Matt Festa
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Now the number 2 hitter, Nolan Schanuel. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. First offering, and it just misses. Movement in the bullpen, Emmanuel Clase, the closer of the staff, is getting loose to finish this one off. Allard, the lefty, warming up as well. And a foul ball. Here's a 1-1. And that misses off the outside edge.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Lifted in the air, right field. Jones. And he makes the catch. And there's one away. Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels. He's already homered in this game. Vesta, 6'1" righty, 195 pounds, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2016. Next pitch is downstairs. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Now the third baseman, Jorge Soler.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
And the fastball tied him up as it squirts away. And he'll move up to second, no problem. Should be a pass ball, and that takes away the double play.
An unfortunate pass ball right there. One he's not going to be happy about behind the plate. And with the runner advancing to second, that double play is off the table right now. So we'll see if that comes back to bite him.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
That's off the inside corner. 3-1 now.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Gets the strike. That was the sweeper.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Tying run at the plate. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Here's the catcher to hit, Logan O'Hoppe. Check swing, called strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. That missed by a lot, and that's ball 1. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. The tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Third out. Angels strand one. They trail it here 4-2. Ready for the bottom of the eighth. So in now for Cleveland, Angel Martinez.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Hunter Strickland preparing to come on if needed. And that misses. At a count now 2-0. Pop foul out of play off to the right. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And that's ball 3. Fouled off left side. And foul ball. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Jose Ramirez. A switch hitter batting right. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. And 1-2.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Oh, and he hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And now the DH, Kyle Manzardo.
Designated hitter, Kyle Manzardo.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-1.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Next offering is fouled back. First and second, no outs. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Close, but called a ball. And the count is 2-2.
That pitch was pretty borderline at the top of the zone, and he's not digging the call out there on the mound. Clearly pretty frustrated, so he's going to have to collect himself a little.
Here's a 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Brock Burke done for the afternoon, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for the
Now a
Angels.
right-handed arm out of the bullpen,
Number
Hunter
60.
Strickland. He's been so
Hunter
good against
Strickland.
lefties. And up next for Cleveland, Carlos Santana.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Squirts away a little bit. Nothing happening on the bases, though. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-2. Martinez, the lead runner, out at second. Ramirez over at first with one away. There's a swing and a drive. This one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
It's a really good swing. He just didn't get quite enough of it to beat the wind. It's blowing in from right field right now.
Daniel Schneemann digs in for the Guardians. Now this is in the air down the line. Drops into the glove. And that is the inning. Nice work from the Angel pen there. Through 8 full. Guardians 4 and the Angels 2.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back.
Guardians.
And here comes the closer, Emmanuel
48.
Clase.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Center fielder,
Here's Joe Adele. 1 for 3.
This is the type of hitter his club wants at the plate, especially playing from behind. He's hoping to start a rally right here. Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
The next pitch misses. Now 1-2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Slider misses outside. And it remains 2-2. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Naylor pulls that one down, and there's one down. He's 2 outs away. Now it's the DH for the Angels, Luis Rengifo. In there for strike one. Clase, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
That misses, and 1-1.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
2 out. Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
2 down, nobody on. There's a strike.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate even.
This to center field, and it drops in. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Now batting, second baseman, Scott Kingery.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Yoan Moncada.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
There's a strike. Moncada needs just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
This could end it. Pitch misses. Going to count 1-2. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Tying run at the plate. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. Outside low, and the count's full.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
And the tying run is on base.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels. 0 for 3 in this one. Check swing, and he went. Strike one. With the go-ahead run at the plate here at the top of the ninth. And that one fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Two outs. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Start of a new month is a great chance to hit the reset button. Whether you're coming in hot or cold, Getting that win today is a great feeling to continue through the rest of the month.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Digging in, Justin Robinson. Really bringing some thump at the plate lately. 4 round trippers in the last 5 games. Grounds this one to the right side, and that's just foul. Mice, 25 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2021. There's a strike.
2.
Got it. Nice job out there as he gets him 1, 2, 3. Coming up to the dish now for Hartford, Justin Robinson. Struck out on just 3 pitches the last time up.
Ball 1.
Robinson goes 5'9", 210 pounds, and he's been on quite a tear at the plate, hitting better than .450 over his last 10 games. Check swing. Did the bat break the plane? Yes, it's a strike.
Nope, that's a ball.
Now a high fly ball to left center. It's carrying. Puts it away for the out. And we got to see him turn on the jets there and motor after that ball to track it down. That's always a fun kind of play to watch. On the ground. Fair ball. Around second on his way to third. And here comes the runner. Relay, throw home. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Next to hit for the Yard Goats, Justin Robinson. 1 for 3. Oh and 1. 2 outs, bases empty.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Rainey is just 1 strike away. That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. Good discipline there by the slugger. You'll see a lot of pitchers try to induce chases on fastballs up there. And that's outside. 3 and 2 now. And there's ball 4.
Ball 4.
That 2-out walk can be a real lift for the offense. The runner gets to take a big secondary lead, so a well-placed ball into the outfield has a better chance of scoring a run. The Yard Goats down to their last strike. Runner on the go. And it drops in. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Robinson was able to collect his 200th hit of the season in this ballgame. And 200 knocks in a